Good evening, friends. It is time for Pillow Talk. Tonight, just wanted to talk to you guys about a situation that I'm very familiar with and several of my friends. Whether you're married or single, a lot of us are involved with or have been involved with individuals that have been in previous relationships and have had kids in those relationships. So sometimes it's kind of hard and it puts us that are dating them in a precarious situation. So I was talking with a girlfriend today and she was just sharing some of her experiences with me, and she should suggested that I talk about this during Pillow Talk. So I said, why not do it tonight? So that's why I am here to talk about that. So I want to hear your feedback, what your thoughts are. I don't have any children, so I am very cautious on what I say and giving my opinions. And I looked up some stuff on the internet, as I always do. And some of the tips that they gave, one of them, the first one was actually don't get involved in the drama or any kind of the dealings that your mate has with their mother of their child or father of their child. I'm coming to you from the perspective of, your boyfriend or husband has children, previous children with, from a previous relationship. So don't get involved with their dealings with the kids and their conversations. Now, if he comes to you and wants to talk, you're there to listen and support, but you kind of just got to stay in your lane. Boundaries, set up boundaries like, okay, that's, I'm here to support, not give my opinions. And if you do give your opinions, be very non-biased and try to look at both sides. Because again, I try to look at it. I'm a woman, so I know how we react and how our emotions drive a lot of things. So that's the lens that I tend to look out of. Okay. Another thing, don't be naive. So you go into the relationship hoping that, and if it should be for the benefit of the kids, be a great relationship between the three of you, and four if the mother of the children is remarried or has a significant other. But sometimes it's not like that. So don't be naive thinking it's going to be just everyone's going to get along. It's going to be great. There may be some tension. I'm sure you probably feel a certain kind of way based on what he shared with you. And she probably feels a certain way about you and the new relationship that her ex is in. So don't be naive. Of course, you want to go in positive and try to create a great atmosphere for the kids so they don't feel like they're caught in the middle. But you also have to be a realist, and sometimes it's just better to keep your distance unless you're invited to come closer. Okay? Also, another thing, let your man handle it. So, we as women, we want to call, we want to get involved, let him handle that again. And especially for me, I'm not married, so when I've dealt with gentlemen that have kids from a previous relationship, I'm not the wife. So I can't, those are not officially my stepchildren, so I kind of stay in my lane. Like I said, if there's times when he's asked for my assistance or wants me to do stuff, I do. And I'm just a child or children lover by nature, so I'm gonna, if they're with me or if I'm around them in any shape, form, or fashion, holidays, birthdays, I'm gonna acknowledge it and do stuff for them. But again, I stay in my lane and I let him handle. Those are his kids. However he governs, whatever he wants to do, whatever he doesn't want to do, I stay in my lane. So it's a difficult situation, and you definitely have to come in with a mature attitude, and you can't let your feelings overtake you. At the end of the day, it should be about the kids and what's best for the kids. And that's, I think, how you should look at it. What are your thoughts? What do you think? Have you experienced, relationships with that? Either you might be the mother and, your ex is dating someone new. What does that feel like? Like, share with me how you feel and how you have interacted. Like I see my brother is divorced now, so I see how him dating, and I see out the different lens too, because this is my brother, so I can be a little biased, but I also see from the female standpoint coming in to a relationship with somebody that already has kids. You know, and as women, sometimes we feel a little insecure and vulnerable, especially if there's still some form of relationship, or we're not sure what's going on with the ex. So sometimes our minds will take us places, but that's again where trust comes in, and you need to trust your mate. If they say it's over, it's over. You know, of course, I'm not saying be blind, but I'm from the school of thought, what is done in the dark will come in the light. So I've never been that woman that goes looking for stuff, because when you look, you find. And thank God, when there has been stuff to find, it has fallen in my lap. But I believe what's done in the dark comes in the light. So I don't get hung up in all that. But I'm saying this to say, women, we're naturally, instinctively, sometimes we can be a little paranoid and questioning stuff or whatever. But again, you have to tell yourself it's about the kids. Your ex is going to have, your ex or your current is going to have relationship with their child's mother or father. I mean, you want them to have that. You want those children to have a healthy relationship with their parents, and you want them to get along. So you're going to have to, you as the outsider, that's what we are, you have to respect that. There's going to be times when they're going to be together as parents to those kids. You can't let that consume you. These are just my thoughts. So what do you guys think? What have you experienced? What are your opinions? Whether you're the mother of the children, or if you're the girlfriend or the wife. Like, what does your experience look like? I want to know. So this is just a girl chat topic that my friend suggested, because she's the wife. She now has kids with her husband, but he also has children from a previous relationship. So navigating through that can be kind of sticky sometimes. So let me hear from you guys. What do you think? Okay? Please respond in the comments below. Give me a like, thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. And I will talk to you guys later this weekend with my normal vlog, and I'll see you next week for Pillow Talk. Again, I'm still taking suggestions for upcoming topics, okay? All right. It was great. If you can't hear, I have my soundscape music going. Got my dim lighting. It's night time. All right. Good night. Sleep tight.